Live in effect, boy. Live in effect, boy. Live in effect, boy. Live in effect, boy. How are you, Bowden? You subscribed? If not, please do. Welcome to the channel. Food Train Mike here. How are you? Good morning to you. Where are you from? Oh, nice. Cool. Wow, Serbia. Well, I hope you like the channel. Hope you like the content. Been trying hard for everybody. It's tough, but been trying hard, you know? Nice. How old are you? Nice. Cool. Yeah, I notice a lot of my viewers are like in your age bracket, like the majority of them. But I know a lot of like younger guys. Like I like watching sometimes a lot of older people, depending on how they are. I'm 47. Um, but I mean, you see my videos. I'm not like your normal 47-year-old. I'm a little eclectic. Yeah, I try. Today I was a little too tired. I was supposed to do back today. I want to do a lot of pull-ups but I'll do that tomorrow. Might have to pair it up with legs actually, so I'll probably write the workout later. Um, but uh, but yeah, I try, you know. Definitely try. Um, and I do cardio twice a week. I usually just pop in. I usually just pop in a video, like a beach body video, and I uh, I just kind of go along and I just kind of make sure my heart rate is, like at a specific rate. You know what I mean? Like I try to get it, like I'm 47, so I should be in the one set like 174 or something. So I'm like in the 170s, one's high 160s, and I go down to the 140s. Excuse me. So I mean, I just kind of use the time, and then I'll use their movements. So sometimes I'll do the video that has a lot of leg stuff, but then there's times that I'll just try to go for steps. So like if I do 50, like I did 50 minutes, 53 minutes yesterday, and I did 7,000 and a hair over steps in the 53 minutes, and I wasn't fully concentrating on, so I could have done a little more. So I don't know. I mean, I can't deadlift. I actually have osteoporosis, to be honest with you, which is weird. But I'm small boned. I'm only 5'5", 120. I weighed in at 118 today. So I do have osteoporosis, so I can't deadlift anymore. And the reason also I can't deadlift because I have neighbors upstairs, and I'll wake them up because I can't slam the weight how I should. And like 5, 6 years ago, I tried doing it controlled, and my lower back got pulled really bad. So the osteoporosis puts that. I do a lot of barbell squats, barbell shoulder presses, flat barbell press, incline dumbbell presses, push ups, dips, pull ups. I'm trying to work more on the burpees. Well, thank you. I mean, I'm a small dude, but I mean, I do have some, I can flex it out a bit for being a little guy, and I'm kind of, I'm weak, I can only do like gosh, I think like 130 pounds on the bench press for like 3 reps. So probably like 135 for one, maybe. But I'm also 118, and I'm not eating like I should. Like when I was training, like when I got up to 140 in like 2013, I was benching like in the one, I was getting up to the 180s. I was squatting in the 180s. I got to a 300-pound 1 rep deadlift. I was repping eight to 10 or 5 to 8 at 225. Um, yeah, wicked hard. Wicked hard. I never looked like this as a teenager. I never looked like this as I played hockey. I played baseball. I was outside all the time, running around, riding bikes, fishing, skating, everything. Rollerblading. I rollerblade through the whole town. I take the hockey stick and the puck, or the ball, I mean, and I would go, and I have the stoppers off on my blades because when you cross over or when you go backwards, you're gonna trip. So I'd have no stopper. I T stop, and I just take sometimes when I have my hockey gloves, I put those on. Never wore a helmet, but just never wore pads either. So, how are you? Welcome. And if you haven't, please subscribe. So yeah, so I played it up a little bit. um, yeah, I have some fat on my stomach, so I don't have a six pack or anything. But but I got like the like top couple abs if I suck in and flex, you know. Pavsy, how are you? Morning. Rufino again, how are you? Morning. Yes. I'm about to go shopping in a little while, but I just threw in some laundry. It's gonna be about an hour. So I'll spend a little more time on here. It's early still. Um but yeah, I do a lot of cardio, but I mean I'm 47, so I mean you see, you know, and like I said, I could never get like this, but I did P90X for like gosh, from like 2008 to like 2012, 2013, and that'll get you shredded. The first one where you just need the pull-up station and free weights and a bench, and you'll get ripped within like a year, within like 6 months, but within like a year or two, you'll look totally different, and you'll be able to do a lot more pull. You get stronger if you weren't strong before, strong enough to start being able to do pull-ups, weighted pull-ups, dips, weighted dips, weighted chest dips, weighted tricep dips, stuff like that. So um, and they have some good moves in their program, and some good cardio. So it's definitely worthwhile to make that investment for that. It'll get you going, and then you can bridge off that and start adding in. Like on his chest day, there was like a push up beginning, and I used to add flat bench press before that, and then I'd add the push ups, and then I'd follow it down. But I would add bench in, so I tweak it a little bit, after a while. But then I got to a point where I was just trying to get stronger, which I still am, you know. Um, so I mean, I prefer to do like either like back and biceps or like just straight, you just do straight chest, but like shoulders and arms I do. Sometimes I'll do back and legs, so I try to get it in because where I work at the food pantry, I'm lifting so much heavy stuff I get sore. So I try to keep everything fresh on chest day because that's where I'm trying to get the strongest. And after that, I get so sore it affects everything else. So when I try to barbell bench press, like my shoulders are already sore, so it's like I can't. It affects it. So I guess I might have to prolong the week longer. Try to, and instead of trying to keep it within 7 days, I might have to go like every 9 or 10. And because it's difficult with all. I mean, I'm lifting banana boxes that are like 30 to 60 pounds all pretty much all day. So it makes it harder for the muscles because I'm already sore from working out, and then I'm lifting all that, and it's like working out, and it's making like doing two, and it's making me more sore. So it's affecting various lifts, and then I'm on my feet all the time, and then the different lifts affect the legs, and then of course working the legs, and then of course standing and walking all day and not sitting. Then sometimes my legs get affected to where I can't pump them weight wise as well as I could if I wasn't doing that. So, and being 47 and not on TRT or anything, it's and my problem with my testosterone is that I don't have a good bioavailability or free. It's low because I have a high SBGH hormone, which interferes. So I have high. Well, when it was checked from the DHEA, it was in the high. It was in the mid 900s, but I'm not absorbing really any of that, so it's almost useless in the sense. Like it helps a little, but it's not as efficient as it should be. So, and I do, like I said, when I exercise in the morning, I do have roommates and stuff, so I have to be as quiet as I can. And sometimes I mess up and I make a noise and I feel horrible. So I try to do it. I try my best to be as quiet as I can and not and just stay conscious of just trying to keep it down. And it takes me a little longer because like when I change weights and stuff, I usually take my headphones off now when I do that, and I just try to make it so they don't clank. So I put them on slow, so it's not like I can move as quick as I could if everybody was up. But I can't work out after work because I'm too tired, and just because of my lifestyle. So that's kind of my fault. But needless to say, I'm usually too tired, obviously, after work to exercise. So I have to do it in the morning and I have to do it early. So I have to do things quiet, as quiet as I can. And, it just takes a little bit more time. And there's some exercises, like there's a nice rack that I use, and it has a nice pulley station where I could be doing lat pull downs and tricep pull down, but I can't use it because it creaks a little bit and it makes a lot of noise, and I'll wake everybody up. So there's like different things that unfortunately I'm kind of shying myself from because yeah, I just like to work out before work because it gives me more energy for the day, and it makes me feel better. So it's like even if I had to, even if I couldn't lift weights, then it'd be like prison. It would just like burpees, push-ups, pull-ups, total calisthenics, you know. And but yeah, there's enough weight where I can do it, and I haven't gotten anybody telling me that I woke them up in a few weeks. So I'm assuming I'm not making much noise. But I feel bad because I don't want to wake people up that have hard jobs too and need their rest. And it's not something I feel good about. It embarrasses me. When I lived at home, I used to do the same thing. I'd come in at night, I wake my mom up. I get yeah, yeah. I had to be very quiet because she was a light sleeper. So it was hard in my 20s when she had to get up at 4 in the morning to get ready, and I was coming in at 1 or 2, and it's like, oh gosh, I can't wake her up. And when it's close to somebody having to get up, a lot of times mentally they're already almost up because that's how it is with me. So All right, that's enough on that.